West, listen, the vibes are right here in the loft. We are having the most incredible time showing you and offering up nothing but the best in summer meal and summer sensations. Guys, what are you laughing at?
We won't tell you what. All I'm going to say is summertime.
Summertime. Hey! Now, what is supper without a song? But now I think I'm ready to deliver dessert.
Let's deliver it.
Yeah. This simple checkerboard cake served with classic custard ticks all of the summertime fun boxes and delivers a special surprise when you cut into it. Are you ready to knock your guests' socks off? Well, Chef Jay is ready to show you how. Chef Jay, talk about a masterpiece. Are we playing checkers or chess?
Girl, you know, I love the best of both worlds, especially when it comes to cake. And with this fantastic checkerboard cake, you don't have to choose. It's a fun way to incorporate a surprise, especially if you're entertaining guests this summertime.
Yeah.
And it's a great way to just, add a little bit of pizzazz to your cake.
Do you want to taste the pizzazz?
Let's taste some pizzazz. I can already see, Dumi, you've already added a good healthy dollop of some of that classic custard.
Yeah, just to bind everything together. Not to say it doesn't need anything, but I mean, just a little extra, why not?
Let's hear the crowd go wild. Come on.
What flavors are these?
So we've got almond and orange, and we've got strawberry.
I can taste the orange.
Can you taste the orange? So this is, again, a great way to incorporate different flavors. So think about all your best summer, mashups of flavors, put them in a cake, and that's what we've got over here.
You know what I love, what Jay's done? We're talking about summer, and you're talking about the flavors, and those fruits are actually in season as well.
The fruits are in season, they're in the cake, but let me show you how.
Show us.
I'm so excited because this is really one of the funnest things that I love to do. And you can see I already don't have a lot of equipment in front of me.
Yeah, you don't.
Very simply, you've got our 2 cakes over here. Now, remember, the recipe is on our website for viewers to get this recipe. And I've got 2 little cookie cutters. Again, use what you have at home. You could use a glass, the back of a glass, a shooter glass. But the idea is to make sure that you're sort of getting even layers. And I'll tell you why. Because when you cut into it, you've got to get those even checks. Okay, so what I've got is I've got 2 15-inch cakes. I'm going to go in with a 10-centimeter cookie cutter and sort of eyeball it in the middle of each of these cakes. Just be a bit gentle, and important when your cakes need to be well rested. So don't do it as soon as they come out of the oven. Okay. Make sure they cool down at room temperature, and that just sort of gives it a bit more stability. So I'm going to do that with the pink one. And then I've got a little itsy-bitsy 5-inch cutter, and I'm going to do the center of that one over there. And that one over there. Now, this is where the fun starts. Now, Tooms, do you want to help me with that one over there? So you want to just sort of, it's almost like a puzzle.
It feels like one.
It's a little bit of a puzzle.
So you're separating the different pieces.
So we've separated the different pieces. Okay, then I've got a little offset spatula. I'm going to take a little bit of buttercream. Very important to just lightly put the buttercream in between each of those, because when you slice the cake, if you don't do this step, the blocks will actually just fall out.
Yes.
So this will just secure them in the cake.
It'll almost act as a glue.
Almost as a glue, but I think just for the sake of time, let me just show you how to put this back.
Chef Jay, wait, before you do put it back, how important is the temperature of that buttermilk cream? Because I can only imagine, kind of trying to lather it around the sides and it falling apart.
So it's got to be spreadable, Pali. Keep it at room temperature.
Room temperature.
When you're doing anything, when it comes to cakes, room temperature is always the best. But if you feel like you're running away with it, if you are in a hot environment, just pop either the cakes or the buttercream into the fridge for a couple of minutes to make sure that it's not getting too hot. Okay, so we're just going to motor on here. Tooms, are you going to help me over here, girl?
So what do you want me to do?
Okay, so you've got the orange, so take the pink one over there. Okay, and I'm going to put the orange one there. And then get your little
This is so cute. You mix and matching.
You mix and match. And then we've already started the process over here. So I'm going to put that layer on top. And again, just another small layer of buttercream. This is also important. Usually with cakes, you sort of want a nice decadent filling. With this, because we want the checkerboards quite close to each other, we're just going to spread a very thin layer. Okay, and then this one, very important when cake decorating, the top layer you always invert, just so that you have a nice smooth surface. Now, Toombs,
Yeah.
I think we've got to try and get the reveal. So are you gonna help us cut
Let me do
this?
that. Let me do that. Let me do
Okay.
that.
Now, obviously, if you had more time, you would decorate this beautifully. And I think what's really special is if you sort of mask the flavor or the color inside, so that when you cut into it, it really is a surprise.
It's a surprise.
I'm crossing my fingers.
Well
we go.
done. You nailed it. You
Look at that.
absolutely nailed it. I mean, the tip of the slice is still stuck in there, but of course, if you do cut it all the way through, you'll be able to see that beautiful, beautiful surprise on the inside. Now, if you want to get your hands on this fun treat and this magical masterpiece, head over to afternoonexpress.co.za. Check, check, and check.
So, we've had classic fashion from Timby, classic cars, thanks Chad, and we've seen classic hairstyles. And you, Michael? Classic.
A classic range from Clover. Timeless taste.
Made with love by Clover.